Hello, I'm Gabriel, and welcome to an episode of Gabriel Reviews, where I talk about movies and review them on my channel every Friday. And in this video, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite movies of all time, and a movie that I actually rewatched recently, and that would be American Psycho.
And though I can hide my cold gaze, and you can shake my hand and feel flesh gripping yours, and maybe you can even sense our lifestyles are probably comparable, I simply am not there.
So American Psycho is a satirical horror film released in 2000, directed by Mary Herron, and was based off of the novel written by Bret Easton Ellis, released in 1991. Now, I have seen this movie before about 2 years ago, and I actually rewatched it for the second time on Halloween night yesterday, and I gotta say, I love this movie to death. It's one of my favorite horror movies of all time, and also one of my favorite movies of all time, period. But anyways, American Psycho follows a Wall Street banker named Patrick Bateman, played by Christian Bale, who was living in New York in the 1980s. And he seems to be your average, normal guy, working every morning. He loves talking to people, listening to music, and even has a routine as well. However, during the night, Patrick Bateman has a lot of dark fantasies involving him becoming a serial killer, and he tries to hide it from his coworkers and his friends about his dark secrets, while he goes on killing people he sees. It has a pretty simple and interesting storyline, but it's pretty interesting, too. Anyways, now onto my thoughts. Wow. This movie is just amazing. I loved it the first time I watched it, and I still love it after a second watch. It's certainly one of the most creative and most craziest movies I've ever seen in my life, but I love it for that reason. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of weird reactions, but instead of considering it to be a horror film, I consider it to be more of a dark comedy film or something, since this movie has really become a meme nowadays, and it still is. This movie is creative, it's funny, it's very bloody, and it's just all over the place. Like, jeez. There's a lot of memorable and quotable scenes in this movie that I could go on for quite a while. But my favorite scene in the whole movie has to be the scene with Patrick Bateman and Paul Allen in the famous Huey Lewis in the News scene, while Patrick Bateman kills Paul. Like, that scene is freaking crazy all these years later, and I absolutely love that scene to death. Christian Bale does a fantastic job playing as Patrick Bateman, and it's just amazing performance from him, and probably his best performance in my opinion. But yeah, this movie is freaking awesome. I felt so good to rewatch this movie a few years later. Now, I never read the novel it was based on, but I really want to read it someday, and I know that the book is supposed to be better from what I've heard. And anyways, this movie right here... Wait, there we go. I thought I had crap on my screen for a second. But yeah, anyways, if you've never seen American Psycho and you love horror, definitely check this movie out. It is just amazing. And to end off this review, I'm going to give American Psycho a 10 out of 10.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Thank you all for watching this video. Make sure to give this movie a review a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and be sure to stay tuned for more videos coming soon. I'm Gabriel, and see you guys later.